Hey, good morning, all you losers stuck at home. We made it. We're at work. We're right here. We'll tell you all about it right after this.
Will's coming in hot. For sure. Absolutely.
I do like getting out in the snow. It is.
Absolutely.
I always like it when things are not normal.
Yeah, it's
like
fun.
if snow or whatever, and everybody's home, and the world is different.
Except for an ice storm when you're,
I'll even go out and ice
Never
storm.
it's the fear of losing your power. That's the thing. That's when you.
And I don't think we had a flicker of our power.
We didn't either.
It was great.
No, I mean, this was an interesting snow setup because,
it's like real snow.
It's like, and it snowed like all day on Saturday, but did not accumulate
Yeah,
much.
we didn't get they were saying like 4 to 5 inches on round one, and I had maybe two.
Maybe two. Because
I think we got a total of like 6 to 7.
Total, yes.
Now, because it was sorry,
6, 7.
sorry. Ugh.
It's done for it. If
is
you know I'm
done.
over here doing it.
I know, yeah. But it was, since it was so cold, it was a dry snow rather than that wet snow we get a lot of times. So we got a lot of drifts. So.
Yeah, there's definite drifting.
This is the snow I remember from when I was a kid. This is the way it used to feel like. It used to snow like this all the time.
Yeah, you always get a big one.
Yeah.
A big one.
I don't know, but back then, if you felt like it happened all the time, it really did, because there was only like 10 years of my whole life. So if I remember it snowing a lot then, it must have.
Yeah.
Whereas now we'll go 5 or 6 years, it feels like, and not really
Without
get
having
a
a good
decent
one.
snow like
Yeah.
this.
This is a pretty good snow. I mean,
Solid one.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed. I really wanted to see 15, 18 inches,
sure.
see what that's like. But
Again.
some wicked ice storm. 2000 and 2002, there were large snows. And then there was another one around the 2012, 2013 time frame. That was when they were calling for a blizzard, and like Bolivar got 20-some inches. Springfield, because I lived in Springfield at the time, Springfield had 12,
14,
and some of the drifts were wicked. Because
Yeah.
I had a Mitsubishi Montero at the time, and it was like a
Nice.
snow beast.
Yeah.
And
Montero, I remember that.
yeah, I remember almost
Kind of Pathfinder or Forerunner.
yeah,
kind of
Forerunner-esque. Yeah, except not nearly as well made.
Yeah, right.
I barely
gave it a
got
good
to.
go.
I barely
Quality
even
was
got to use my
lacking.
4-wheel drive.
Yeah, I
On
put
this
it
one?
in
Kinda
slippery
disappointing,
mode today.
I went ahead
Kind of get out of the house. And
I went ahead and turned mine on. So we I got up. We did church on Sunday.
Yeah.
We canceled our 9 a.m., but we did our 10:45. And it's interesting. As a pastor, years ago, you would just cancel.
Yeah.
If it was a big winter storm. But this whole technology thing has kind of changed that whole bit.
online.
Just go online, but I'm
Yeah.
not equipped to do that at home the way I should be. Maybe I should be.
Yeah, I don't know.
So basically, I said, all right, we got 4 options here. It is as is,
yeah.
or second gathering only, or just me and whoever from the worship team can make it will come up and stream.
Good morning,
Or it's
Beth.
canceled altogether.
Yep.
And so we ended up going with Plan B.
Yep.
But it was kind of like, I'm not going to tell grown adults that they shouldn't come or can't come. I will tell some they probably shouldn't, right? Like, so it's up to you. If we live in a farming community.
Yeah,
people have trucks and Jeeps and four-wheel drive.
Drive them.
You know,
real fast in the snow down our road.
It's fun.
We did have the office here closed yesterday. Yeah, but
if you can close for your employees, close for your.
Well, we're all set up. Everybody here works on a laptop.
Yeah.
We've got scanners. Our phones are all via Zoom. So if we've got our laptop, we have basically everything we need to answer the phone, work, do all that stuff. We've got some portable printers. We've got some portable scanners. So that's, we print, we scan, we talk on the phone. It's kind of what we do around here.
Yeah.
So we actually had our staff meeting yesterday morning, 9 a.m. via Zoom. Mm-hmm. Everybody's at home. Everybody hopped on, did our Zoom meeting.
How'd you check in?
And it was great. I'm like, this is like an awesome meeting. This was good. And I hate meetings.
Yeah.
We used.
Was it streamlined though because everybody was online or what?
It was kind of just like our normal meeting because we use what's called EOS, the Entrepreneurial Operating System. So it's a very structured meeting, how you do things. So our meetings are actually very productive because we always have an agenda. We always stick to it. We always know what we're doing. So, we get through things. It's always a good meeting, but I don't know, something about being online is like, okay, I don't even have to get up. I just stay right in my chair. I'm good to go.
Nice.
So
you were snowed in. You just kind of hung out.
I just hung out. I took this as an opportunity. It's been extremely busy, abnormally busy in January in real estate, abnormally busy. And so, you look forward to January as a time to not be so busy in real estate so you can kind of recuperate from your 24/7 grind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you're not getting that, which is good and bad, right? Because you're happy to have the business, but at the same time, you're like...
Not recharging your batteries.
This is a little wild. Yeah. This is a lot. And so that, snow will cool things off, obviously, because people traditionally don't want to look in snow. And so that's been nice. And I spent, 3 solid days with the kids and the family. Of course, I'm working as it's going on, answering emails and doing stuff like that. But it's just been kind of a wild 2026 so far. And a good point was brought up, and over yesterday, and Sturts posted about it.
Oh, I saw that.
My
mind was.
I got to thinking about that because so the plow in Rogersville, they plow the city streets, right? And I was thinking, in Springfield, they plowed the main roads and not the side roads, was what I recall. I lived in Springfield for 14 years.
No, I've never lived there.
So I believe that's what they do. I believe they plow most of the main roads, like to get especially hospitals, schools, main roads. Their focus, obviously, is getting the highways cleared. And they don't plow residential roads, if I remember right. And I asked Jesse, too, and he felt the same way. And so... of course, we had a bigger snow. It's not huge, but it was bigger. And the plows plowed, and we have a 3-car wide driveway. And there was a huge mound at the end of it. Okay, Jesse and I got out after there. Okay, we worked through it. And I'm glad they plow, And then I look out later in the day, and I see 2 of my older neighbors looking at this giant mound at the end of their driveway. And one of them's kind of poking at it with a leaf rake. And one of them, who's from Colorado, she knows what to do. So she was out there working on it. But eventually somebody else showed up and came and started working on hers. And then I see some complaints and I see this post. And I'm like, for people who don't know what I'm talking about, they plowed, and I guess there were several, I don't know how many people.
Well, the snow's got to go somewhere. When you plow off the streets, it's got to go somewhere.
Complained that they were blocked in their driveways. Right. Okay.
Can you imagine how long it would take them, though, to, unclog the driveways and plow the streets?
This is why you need it.
They can't.
Yeah,
that's my point.
This is why everyone needs their own flamethrower, which this is just the excuse I need to buy a flamethrower.
I've seen people do it. It's pretty cool.
And so
right off.
I guess there were some complaints that people's driveways were blocked. Well, they can't clear your driveway. That's silly. They can't do that. And then...
That's what the neighborhood kids are for.
Yeah, well... Like in my neighborhood, there's no kids.
Man, I used to love a good snow because I'm like, I'm making money today.
Do that anymore?
No, that's my point.
Yeah.
I think some do, but I don't know.
Shout out to Aaron Ipock. I saw he and some of the guys from First Baptist were going to go around and
good job.
Raise your hand if you need help, and they were going to go help some people yesterday.
I saw several people comment that their driveway had been cleared and different stuff by friendly neighbors, which is good.
That's the way it ought to be.
There's not a lot of like teenagers in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like,
if you get a teenager a flamethrower, they'd be more than happy to go around clearing your driveway.
No doubt.
Yeah, and probably setting some things on fire.
Hey, your HOA needs to get one flamethrower.
There you go.
And then just send the teenagers around. What could go wrong?
Yeah, so like Sturts made the post, and Sturts as fire chief has to be for plowing. There's no way around that. You have to be, if you're the fire chief, you have to be for plowing.
Good morning, Diana. Thanks for watching.
You kind of have to be able to get there. Good morning, Diana. But then I kind of thought, I was like, that's stupid. Why would you quit plowing? And then I kind of thought about it, and I was like, well, it is a little tricky. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. Because if we had gotten more snow than this, the plows would have completely blocked people in.
Yeah.
Because, the snowplow drifts were over my knee and packed in. And Jesse and I worked on them together. It's kind of an interesting, it reminded me.
It's hard work.
It reminded me that sometimes making a comment, and I'm not talking about Sturts, I'm talking about my first reaction was to say, this is ridiculous, stop plowing. But then I thought about it, I'm like, I really don't know how I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That came to me a few years ago. We got a snow, and I had just, it was one of the falls where I had reseeded my yard, overseeding, and I'd gotten the strip between the road and my sidewalk nice and lush again. It was looking really good. We got a good snow, and the plow went right over it. Missed the street, brought up all that new grass I put down, and my first response was annoyance.
Yeah.
And then I had to step back because I was like, I was just, let them have it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait a second.
But they missed the road.
They missed the road, how, I mean,
don't know.
Come on. I just need to be grateful that they're coming along and plowing my road so I can get out and drive, right?
At what point can most vehicles, though, drive over 5 or 6 inches of snow versus trying to get over a 25-inch mound of packed snow? You know what I mean? It's kind of weird.
I get it. But I think in the end, I think there'd be more people upset if the streets weren't plowed.
Yeah.
Than there will be people going, hey, now I'm blocked in. Well, they did their part. Now you do your part, right?
But what if you're physically unable to do your part? But then you probably shouldn't be getting out anyway.
Exactly.
I know.
And at that point, raise your hand and
ask for help.
Start with start with family, and then after that, friends and your community. And
that's what Facebook's for.
Help! I'm trapped.
I'm needing help. Can somebody help me?
It's interesting.
I'm a single mom. I'm a widowed lady.
That would actually be a really great use for Facebook.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've seen it. It's actually
people were doing that on the residence page. They were saying, "Hey, I need some help. I got to get to work," and people were taking care of it. And it's just I think I don't really have a dog in this fight. I don't care at the end of the day because there's no perfect solution for this. But it just led me back to these problems. If it's a problem that involves people, it's not easy to solve.
It's not.
It's complicated, and it wouldn't be a problem, right? And I don't know, it's just kind of interesting. I think it's very reflectant on a lot of things going on in the world right now. There's a lot of people making very dramatic decisions or outrage very quickly.
Yep.
Very bold statements. And maybe we should all be thinking a little bit before we
let it breathe.
Yes.
Let it breathe.
Take it easy.
Let it breathe.
You can't always employ the 24-hour rule, but when you can, you really need to give it some thought.
Yeah.
Before you post, before you say something, just take that inner dialogue and maybe run it by somebody close to you first.
And
hey, how's this sound?
Our media and our government need some of that advice too. It's like, guys,
where do you think we learned it?
From them.
I'd like to say my kids learned it at home. Well, seriously, these are things that I wanted
good things though.
But I wanted my children to understand. Hey, that's one of those inward thoughts that you keep to yourself. That's not something you say out loud. And
And there's
you kind of walk through that with your kids. But even going back to the snow thing, hey, let's go over here and hit our neighbor's house, because they're older, and let's go do this real quick. So you model these things to your kids, and
and
hopefully they're learning it from us and not from the media.
Yeah, and maybe it's better to, instead of I'm going to go file a complaint with the city or I'm going to get on Facebook and complain, it should be more of a, let's have a conversation about this when it's convenient next time, because nothing gets solved, the day after a decision is made, right? It's good sometimes to think about it. But I don't know, it's kind of this stuff is not easy. There's no perfect solutions to this stuff.
I think where you land on some of this just kind of depends on who you are and how well you're equipped and how well you have the ability to be equipped. I mean, as I'm thinking it through, I'm like, I kind of don't care either way. I mean, I've got a big truck. It sits high. It's 4-wheel drive, and I can drive unplowed. If there's a big pile at the end of my driveway, I'm just going to drive right over it.
I've not shoveled my driveway.
Yeah,
I just put it in 4 and just went out and flattened it down.
Yeah,
thankfully.
I watched my neighbor.
Thankfully, my driveway is facing south, and so it's not one of those that's facing north and it just sits there and turns to a sheet of ice.
Mine's north facing.
Yeah, I watched my neighbor. Mine's north facing, so we have to get it done, or it will have big problems in our house.
For sure,
it can't sit like that.
Yeah,
and. I watched my neighbor across the street who works, I think he works overnights, and he's young, probably 20-year-old guy, and he has a little car. And I watched him come out Sunday morning, and I was like, oh, Lord. And you want me to go send Jesse to help the entire neighborhood? Sorry, Jesse's has to hand do a 3-wide car driveway, and we have to get it away from our house because it will start leaking into our house because it can't sit up against the block.
Get him a flamethrower.
So I'm not getting him a flamethrower. If he wants his own flamethrower, he can buy his own flamethrower.
You heard it, Jesse. You can buy your own flamethrower. Lauren just said it.
He knows that.
She did. She just said it.
He doesn't need my permission to buy a flamethrower. I can't say that word. So I can't, and we're not 20-year-olds. And so it's like he came in from the first day and he goes, did you know that a lot of people have heart attacks while shoveling snow? I go, yeah, it's a really big deal. I call it getting Uncle Marvin, who was my great Uncle Marvin.
Oh man,
who was getting in snow, shoveling snow, and should never have been doing it. And I mean, he was in his 90s. And it led to his demise.
I got mad respect for that story.
Yeah, I know.
They're going to go.
That's a great
way to go.
Yeah.
Uncle Marvin, man.
I hope I'm
not
90,
so graceful as a heart attack,
shoveling, and oh goodness me.
But yeah, it's like, I mean, and like I said, the 40 and 50-year-olds of the neighborhood can't go shovel everyone's driveway, right?
We'll try though, but we'll try.
But I live in a different type of neighborhood, right? I live in a neighborhood that have a lot of there's a lot of older people in it, and there's a lot of kind of younger people. It's kind of, so I mean.
Yeah. You don't have enough Gen X. That's the problem. You want to get something done, find somebody that's Gen X.
I don't know. The Gen X is.
Well, we can. We just won't.
I don't know.
We can do it. Yeah. We just don't want to.
I will say
we did a lot. We did a lot of shoveling when we were children.
That's the thing. We can.
There's a Gen Xer that shovels the whole sidewalk in the neighborhood. He does that. I see. His name's Brian, and he's probably a Gen Xer. I'm guessing, but yeah, he totally does. And Jesse's helped out before when he can, but it's like he can't. That's he can't do everybody's driveway.
He can. His back's going to feel it tomorrow, but he can.
I don't know.
Goodness me.
You can't have your back go out because there's a classic situation where there was no roofing business back in the day when Jesse worked like a slave for 12 years of his life. And
roofing will do
literally. And
hard work.
There was no roofing work. And it was wintertime, so he started cutting cedars to make money. And his back went out, and you can't work when you've herniated a disc.
Nope. Makes it hard.
You have to pick and choose the things you do.
Yeah.
But
the older you get, the more choosy and picky you become.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
The sooner you learn that, the better. I mean, there's a balance. There's a balance to that.
My choice yesterday was I could shovel this driveway, or I could just go out through the snow into the gym and do controlled lifting, and I chose the latter. Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. A nice pump, nice run, and drove right back over the snow to get in my driveway. It's great.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Choices.
And unique situations always bring out unique things, right? Like we don't have very decent snows like this too often. Doesn't happen much anymore. And I don't know. I was happy to spend 3 days.
Global warming? Is that why it didn't happen?
I have no. You know what?
Did I see it's the 20th anniversary of Al Gore's movie?
I hadn't thought about Al Gore's movie in 20 years.
Yeah, well, there's a reason.
According to the movie, we're not even supposed to be here.
Right? That's what's great about it.
A loser. I mean, I can't help it, but I mean,
Debbie, come on.
gosh, a guy
we should
that
all,
is struggling so much to maintain relevance.
We should have a watch party.
What is
just to laugh at all the things that didn't happen 20 years later.
Is he doing anything?
He's running around being Al Gore, I guess.
Is he still doing that?
Yeah.
I have not heard of
Burning
Al Gore
fuel.
in a long time.
Burning jet fuel.
Our younger audience, jet setting, yeah. Our younger audience just doesn't know who Al Gore is. There's no younger audience.
No, you don't need to know.
You don't need to know.
It's worth remembering. He would have.
He lost overwhelmingly to George W. Bush in 2002.
Yeah, I'm going to fly my
since.
private jet
Chad.
around and complain about how people are, wrecking the environment. Good times. That was fun.
Kind of wonder if that meant more young men were named Chad or fewer young men were named Chad.
Chad kind of got a bad rap.
Chad did get a
Now
bad
it's into
rap.
Chad. There's a new Chad phase now. Like a Chad is like
Alpha Chad.
kind of an alpha Chad.
Yeah, you're stud if you're.
Yeah.
Really? You're
Yeah.
just hanging around.
Yeah, they started calling him an alpha
like
Chad.
Chad's like a bro dojo.
Yeah, it
like a
started
bro
Alpha Chad, and then you just drop the alpha, and it's implied that
Chad.
Chad's an alpha.
Chad and Karen, they have specific
Yeah.
Connotations.
connotations. Diana's like, we never shovel our driveway. We didn't shovel our driveway.
I've been on
We
your
lived in that
driveway,
country.
Diana. There's really
There's
no
no
reason to
shovel in that
shovel it.
driveway.
Majority of
It's a
my
beautiful
driveway is
driveway.
gravel anyway.
Yeah.
So, it's
I don't know.
no fun to
It's
shovel
interesting. Then I got to thinking, like, how much does it cost to plow the streets? And then I'm like, I don't know. I like to think about stuff. It's intriguing to me.
I don't know what that costs the taxpayers. I know this
Junk.
much. Those guys that get to go do it, man, they do hard work.
It's hard. It
I think
sucks.
they enjoy it, though. I think, like, all right, here we go. We're doing this.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you get to be kind of the first responder mode, right?
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
front line, here we go. Let's rock and roll. You put on your aviators, and well, it's night usually when
You
you're
get
doing
all
it,
that.
so
You
don't
get
do
all that equipment. You want to use it, right? So
Yeah.
let's
Oh,
go.
like when the perfect example of this, when the tree guys cut down the giant maple at my house, it was a precision operation,
bet.
right? It was cold that morning. They got to bring in the crane.
Yeah, the
They got to
compasses
pull
and the
out.
sextants
Oh yeah,
and
they
the,
got to
they
pull
were
out
They were
angles.
stoked.
every
all the
tool.
toys.
When
Tools.
they were edgy that morning. They were not happy because
Okay.
it's cold. But man, when they got started and they got pulled out the big gun,
Woohoo!
and the crane was
Let's
lifting
go.
a 5,000-pound chunk of tree over a house, they were pumped.
Oh yeah.
Over your house?
Oh yeah, over my house.
That make you nervous?
They were fully insured, right?
Oh yeah,
What about nut slips?
yeah.
What
that
not?
was. Have you not seen my
Did you
videos
forget
of
the
this?
nut?
It was crazy.
We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
It was crazy, and literally they brought in a. I think it was oh my gosh.
There's Beth
15-ton
waiting for the
crane
sun.
or
I
something.
kind of missed most of what she said. Waiting for the sun to do its part.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Sun's
no,
out.
There is some.
Sun's out, guns out. Wait.
People like being the heroes, and if you get an
Yeah,
opportunity to be the hero, but then I can see being really cheesed off when you get back to the office and they're like, "We got 6 complaints that you left."
Oh, 100%. And again, it goes back to when they scout my yard. It's like, all right, I could throw a fit, or I could just say, hey, you guys ran over. And they actually will come with grass seed.
Will they really?
At least, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, there was somebody commenting too, like, "Hey, my mailbox got taken out," and
To which I said, no, I will do the grass seed,
yeah,
whatever.
Don't
But
bring
I
me
could
that
have.
grass seed.
I could have had them pay for it, but it's just like I already had grass seed left over. I'll fix the topsoil and redo it. But you have choices, right? Are you going to be
have choices.
cheesed off?
Imported grass.
Yeah, right.
That was a rare grass
From Bermuda.
blend.
Yeah, it was a rare strain. We had to go on safari to find it.
Thousands, I tell you, thousands of dollars.
Well, let's talk about something even funner than talking about snow.
Okay.
The food you eat during snow.
Oh yeah,
We've eaten well.
Yeah.
yeah. Did
I
you
will say
bake?
that.
Was it
I did. Jesse made some homemade bread. I made
French
a casserole,
pastries.
survival casserole.
survival casserole? All right. Now,
Yeah.
if I remember, you said that was chicken and noodles.
Chicken spaghetti.
Chicken
is
spaghetti.
a survival casserole. I mean,
Okay.
any casserole is a survival
Sure.
casserole during
Yeah.
these events. Yeah, yeah.
Shelby
Shayna did
made
it. Oh, sorry.
the beef stroganoff,
It's a good call.
and then I made a chili.
Nice, classic.
And here's what was our real bonus. So Shelby's birthday was Thursday.
yeah.
So our niece made us a huge tray of cinnamon rolls.
Nice.
Based off Shelby's mom's recipe.
I saw Shelby's post about that. That was really sweet.
And there's like half of one left when I left this morning, and I'm like, I got to leave that for Shelby. I can't eat the last little bit of that.
A good cinnamon roll is a heartwarming thing.
Well, we did Italian sausage gnocchi soup.
That sounds good.
So we kind of just snacked on that.
I'd made all my Italian food the weekend before, and it was all gone because I made a lasagna and a baked ziti, and we ate it all week, and it was gone. But,
we had several rounds. There's a lot of dishes that get washed because I don't have a dishwasher, and intentionally.
You have 2 little dishwashers.
What are you talking about?
And they wash dishes. We all wash dishes all the time. But when you're feeding 4 people 3 meals a day, and you don't have a dishwasher, it gets a little interesting. And they do. They help us constantly with it. And also, like, I use a lot of things. There's not a lot of one-pot meals in our household. There's a lot of, and I don't basically believe in paper plates unless it's a, like an event, and like a birthday party or something. But, so I've washed a lot of dishes. But we had all kinds of good stuff. I made butter chicken last night.
That's on my list. I got it.
Yeah, I had Korean brisket, like bowl things the other night, and
bulgogi,
Italian soup. There's been a lot of food.
Did you make some bibimbap?
We had leftover brisket.
Oh,
when Jesse made a brisket, 12-hour type deal, and so I had a portion of it frozen. So I pulled it out, heated it up. Ooh, Tuscan chicken, beans and cornbread, strawberry shortcake, pancakes. Good job, Beth.
Yeah,
that's pro stuff right there.
It is.
And so I pulled the brisket meat because it was just seasoned with salt and pepper. So I pulled the brisket meat out. And then heated it up and hit it with Yoshida's teriyaki sauce. Mm-hmm. And then I got a rice cooker. I've wanted a rice cooker for a long time. I officially got one. So I made some sticky glutinous rice, sweet rice is what it's called, and some kimchi, and we had the brisket. It was good.
I use our instant
roasted broccoli
for rice.
We do.
Yeah.
That's what we do too.
Yeah, it works really good.
Yeah, it's great.
One of those, those square plastic boxes of rice that they sell with the big top, I don't know what they're called.
We just buy a bag.
Yeah, well,
like a 25-pound bag.
If you put that box in there and 1 box of chicken stock in the Instant Pot and hit the rice button,
it's delicious.
It comes out really good.
It's amazing.
It makes good. It makes good sense.
Yeah, that's what
you got to get it out fast or it'll start burning and sticking to the bottom. And
for real.
You got to move.
You got to keep your eye on it.
We do that like once or twice a week, and then you just got rice in the fridge for your base, whatever.
Yeah.
And Dale rice is what you need for fried rice too. So
yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. So it was. I liked the rice cooker too. It was. I had an Instapot for a while, and then I was overwhelmed by it. There's a lot of instruction that you have to follow.
Not if you just use it to cook rice.
Yeah, right. It's just a rice cooker.
Yeah.
Real simple.
Just got some options if you need it, but
that's so funny.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, and we have definitely. And I stepped on the scale yesterday, and I'm like, oh, I can't eat like. Whoops.
But then you shovel the driveway, and
happen.
That is true. There was driveway shoveling that went in. I made
a lot of calories burned.
A New Zealand shortbread stuff which I just randomly came across, called Ginger Crunch. That was like, biscuits like they have in Ted Lasso, the shortbread biscuits. It was pretty good. It was good.
So you're talking about a cookie when you say
it's like
biscuits.
a cookie. Yeah, like a tea biscuit kind of thing.
Okay.
It was good. But we've eaten well.
Yeah, well, as you should when you're
and
snowed
we've
in
been
for 3
playing
days.
Catan too, the board game.
I've heard all about this.
It's fun.
Yeah, with the ladies were playing that on New Year's Eve while the guys were playing cards.
It's a good time.
And now Shayna's addicted, I think.
It's fun. The girls like it. It's a good time.
Yeah, cool.
I like it. Fun stuff.
Fun.
There's just 2 of us in our house now, so.
You guys play the Newlywed Game?
I don't want to know what that is.
Anyway.
It was a game on TV.
Oh, yes, the game show.
What the heck are you guys talking about?
Well, we are guys, so.
Come on.
We're talking.
Oh my God.
What were you talking about?
There's a gold game show like from the 70s.
We grew up watching it.
We know.
We were alive.
Gosh. Have you cooked rice in the oven? It works great, according to Beth. I have not. I've not tried that. I've heard it, but I've not done it.
Is that like in a Dutch oven?
We're gonna need some explaining.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say it sounds crispy to me.
Yeah,
crispy rice.
Gotta be
Crispy
some water
rice.
involved.
Yeah.
No, you just toast it.
Thinking water in a Dutch oven, maybe.
What do you think Rice Krispies are? But
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. She thought that was funny. Lauren got tickled.
I was like, rice. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How do they make Rice Krispies?
That's a great question.
I don't think
the world will never know.
You don't think they just
I think
toast
it's a
rice?
No.
It's like the
It's a
Colonel's
ground
secret
up rice.
recipe. Kellogg's ain't letting nobody know it.
There? What makes those Krispies rice?
They're microwaved?
Are they microwaved? Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
so
who
what's
knows?
going on? You guys are raising some more funds for the park. I'm pumped. You're getting
Yeah.
close to the 600,000 mark.
Yeah.
Holy
yeah.
guacamole!
Had another 1,000 come in yesterday. What's interesting now, by the way, I had a really good time last Tuesday sharing with the Chamber of Commerce. I Bailey kind of did the State of the Chamber address,
Yes.
and then I took the rest of the time to talk about the park. It was really great. Well, we made some good contacts with people that potentially are donors in that meeting, but more than that, more gifts in kind.
That's awesome.
Shay, who runs Nicole Brock's agency here out of Jamestown, she's like, I'm calling a friend of mine he's a plumber.
Yeah.
And so we've got a plumber that's going to do all the work pro bono.
That's awesome.
So we keep getting these gifts in kind,
That's
which,
wonderful.
that's as good as cash. It's amazing.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, now we're in the phase of grant writing.
Yep.
When I say grant, I mean local foundations. No,
Yeah,
we're not doing any
the
kind
locals,
of government grants. And so, yeah, what's that?
No feds.
No.
Exactly. No, for sure. I mean, it's really kind of our whole motto here. But yeah, so that's looking real promising. We've submitted a couple.
Here we go.
So.
Cooking a regular casserole.
Oh, in a casserole, of course.
No, she's talking. I think in like a casserole dish.
Dish, okay.
The rice and water.
Just put the rice in water.
I have seen that before. I've
Okay.
never done it. Makes sense. I mean, it steams it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So many ways to cook rice.
It's kind of hard to mess up. I mean, you can mess it up.
You can
I
mess
messed it up.
Yeah. It's
But
easy to burn.
It's easier to get right than it is to
Yeah,
mess
I
up.
guess that's true.
Get
It's
at least
rice.
right in some way.
Lots of rice.
It's rice.
I don't know. I mean, I think you cook enough rice, yeah, you get it down. But you can undercook it, you can overcook it, and it's all mushy.
For
and
sure.
It's no good.
For
I
sure.
don't know. I'm
But
pretty
you know
sure
what?
Some people. That,
I'm still going to eat some bad rice.
I don't know.
Because it's just the base.
I'm just gonna
I'm gonna
eat-
fix it with whatever I put in it.
Well, and that's the
Some
thing.
bad rice.
We were discussing this a little bit at the house. Like beef stroganoff, butter chicken, anything like that you're eating. We eat it wrong.
Wrong. Okay.
As Americans, because
How
we're
can it be
like,
wrong when it tastes so right?
stroganoff and the noodles, or we put and really, like if you go anywhere else in the world, like you go to China and you eat Chinese dishes, you get a big bowl of rice and a little bit of the mugu gai pan or a little bit of the
Yeah.
chicken, because
not-
that's just there to flavor the rice.
Not
Because
in
these
America.
are poor people
Right.
meals.
Yeah.
They didn't have a lot of meat. They didn't have a lot of the other stuff. They had a lot of rice. Rice was what they ate. And this other stuff that we think is the meal, that was just to flavor the rice, was all they used
Yeah.
it for. So stroganoff is the same type of thing. You get the noodles. They were cheap. But you just a little bit of beef, a little bit of that
Little bit of
cream
good
and all
stuff.
that, just to make the noodles taste.
And to the rest of the world, you're welcome.
I'm glad we took this step too. I'm going full flavor.
Yeah.
In fact, a lot of
Protein
times I eat,
and more flavor.
I eat Thai food once a week, and usually on Mondays we go to Thailand Station for lunch because they're open on Mondays. Not everybody is, and I often don't eat half of my rice because I'm just here for the full curry
Are they
flavor.
open for lunch on Mondays?
Yeah.
Because they're not open for lunch the rest of the week, right?
Thailand Station, no, they're open every day. They're open for
Well, we
lunch.
looked at their, maybe it was just because we were there for dinner Thursday night.
Yeah.
Where it took Shelby for, and it showed they were open from 5:30 to 8 Monday through Friday or whatever. And we're like, oh, they don't open here.
No,
for
they're
lunch.
open for lunch every
Okay,
day.
Well,
I think they close midday. I think they,
Yeah.
they do that. Oh my gosh, Thailand
had pad
Station's
thai.
so good.
So I love
I,
pad
don't,
thai.
I mean, I know
That's
you're tired of the pad thai, but
Yeah.
I know.
I always start with the pad thai. So my son Sage has really gotten into cooking.
Oh, that's
and
fun.
What's fun for him is he's always had roommates that are internationals. And so,
Love
but
it.
it's funny, their feedback. He's like, hey, you put so much sauce on everything. And he's like, yeah,
Full flavor.
It makes it better,
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny. But he loves learning from them too, and eating
Oh,
their
yeah.
because they
That's the
all
thing.
like to cook different things, and so
well, the one thing that I am always going and getting, and I think they put way too much sauce on most places, is sushi. I'm like,
I
just
agree.
Covering it in
I
sauce.
don't want my
this
sushi fried and
Yeah.
covered in mayonnaise sauce.
I
And
know.
that seafood sauce is pretty good
It's
though.
good,
It
but
is.
like,
So good.
put that on something else. I
Yeah.
don't
Or
want
put it on the side.
sushi
so-
to me should not be heavy. I
Yeah.
guess is where I'm
Yeah.
at on.
I like both, right?
Yeah.
So
Rice.
give me
Fish and rice. That's
give me
all
a give me a rainbow roll and I will just use a little bit of soy with it, soy and wasabi. But because I want to taste the fish.
Yeah,
exactly
right.
The way I would do it.
But then I also want one of those like Americanized, where it's got
the big dogs.
Yeah, it's got all
a pile of crumbles. It's got on fire.
Yeah, and then I'm dipping it in all that.
State fair sushi. We're gonna take this sushi roll and bread it and deep fry it.
I don't like necessarily deep fried stuff.
Put it on a stick and you can serve it.
But I want the one that's just
Sushi roll on a
covered
stick.
in like crab and
we could
sushi roll. What?
Sushi roll on a
sushi
stick.
on a stick. It's the new carnival.
That actually
food.
would work.
I thought you said sushi roll fried steak.
Sushi on a stick.
Sushi roll fried steak.
Sushi roll fried steak. That has got to be the most Ozarkian thing ever.
Sushi
We
roll
can do that.
fried steak.
You know
We can pound that down flat and fry.
Around here making Ozarks roll that's got like steak in it. That's
Bring
what
me
it
a
is.
Blackstone. I can do that. I need a Blackstone and a Busch Light. I can do that.
That's right. Wait, you're putting Busch Light in it? No, I'm just drinking
No,
that
I'm
as I
just drinking
cook.
the Busch Light. Oh, gross. Well, it's too early to even say the word Busch Light.
Yeah, I had a little gag reflex.
Excuse me, Busch
my.
Latte.
Yeah, Busch
Excuse me. Let me say it right.
It just got out of hand again.
Yeah, it was bound to.
I don't know where you guys' heads are.
What
in the
happens
gutter
when Lauren?
today.
Yeah, Lauren's been trapped in the
I've been
cabin
3
for 3 days.
I've not been amongst society.
Oh well.
Oh my gosh.
Good times.
Well, one minor thing. I have a campaign event coming up February 27th.
Yay.
Marshfield. It's at the.
Is anybody running against you?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one primary opponent, and
Okay. So there's a primary.
there
opponent.
is, and one Democrat. I'm older than both of them put together, so
Isn't that sweet?
we'll see how this
Is
goes.
it just fun to be able to say that?
It's cute.
Are you
Sorry.
sorry?
At any rate,
I'm glad young people are participating.
Absolutely.
We're always
Yes.
happy to see young people
Yes.
involved in
That's
politics,
good.
and that's good. So it's at the Depot in Marshfield, February 27th. Casey and the Attaboys are going to be there for providing the entertainment.
That's
One
cool.
of my favorite local bluegrass bands, really, really good. They're going to be there, and Eric Burleson's going to come by. He's our featured guest. So U.S. Congressman Eric Burleson's coming by to lend his support and say howdy. But yeah,
That's cool.
love for people to turn out. I'm a little nervous about it. In that this event center, the big venue was taken that night.
Yeah.
So this place holds 100, 120.
Yeah.
And it would be great if more people wanted to go than we could fit in there. I mean, I
Yeah,
love that.
yeah.
It is, trying to raise a little money while we're at it.
Sure.
But, I'd hate, for people not to be able to get in.
Sure.
Gotcha.
so
yeah.
I'd offer Story Church, but it's Greene County, and you're running for Webster County.
Yeah.
So that's
And-
not
and,
maybe a good look.
And we had our Rogersville kickoff event. And
Yeah.
It was time, I need to go to
You need to be up in Marshfield,
Marshfield,
Yeah.
want to go
the
to
big
see
city,
more.
the big city of Webster County.
Yeah, is it? I mean, Rogersville's catching up.
Yeah, for sure.
What is the population of Marshfield?
But a lot of
know.
Rogersville is not in Webster County, so
Yeah, that's
that's the trick there. But anyway,
Well, that's good.
yeah.
we're gonna have a good time.
Burleson's an easy guy to talk to.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, he's an easy guy to talk to. I mean, and I know there's people out there who adamantly disagree with Burleson
There's
on a
people
lot of
that hate
things.
him with passion,
But
and
I
they don't know
honestly,
him. That's the
Burleson
thing.
is one of those people that I feel like you can sit and talk to him and have a very rational conversation, even if you disagree with him. He's a good guy to talk to.
You can, and here's the thing about Eric too is, I mean, he's a U.S. congressman, and so I have ultimate respect for his time and his energy, and I never want to overimpose on him or anything. But every time I see him, he's like, hey, he wants to talk,
He
We're just
does,
talking.
yeah.
And I'm just like, you don't have time to talk to me. I'm not that big a deal. You
I
got
was-
bigger things to deal with than just talking to me.
I saw him at a coffee shop, and I had a lunch meeting with him a while ago. And I saw him in a coffee shop months later. I didn't even know if he'd recognize me or not, because I think I'd only really met him that one time. And as I'm walking towards him, he had a group. It looked very important, And I was like, I'll just kind of, hey. And he was like, hi, how are you? It's good. And I was like, oh, that's impressive.
But it's the way it's supposed to be.
It
Our
should be
congressmen,
that way,
You should
yeah.
know them, and they should know you.
Yeah.
And it's probably not that way in lots of places in the country.
Well,
but
I'm sure
I
it's
didn't,
not.
I didn't know Billy Long, but I knew Roy Blunt, and I know Eric Burleson. And so it's, it's a good thing when your congressman can come up and say, "Hey, Chris, how are you? How's the family doing?"
yeah.
That's honestly the way it's supposed to be.
Well, I mean, and even, with the U.S. Congress, I mean, you've got people that are representing, I mean, Eric's district probably has 1 million people.
Right.
I mean, there's probably no way he
Sure.
could know
No.
everybody. But it's still
but
close
he's
enough.
accessible.
He is accessible.
He is. He very much is.
And,
yes.
It's kind of like that old Kevin Bacon game. You probably know somebody that
7
knows
degrees,
somebody that knows
frying
it.
bacon.
You probably know somebody that at least knows somebody that knows Eric.
Right.
And like I said, love them or hate them. That's the way that should be. And if you should be able to reach out to them and talk to them, they're not, people up in,
Yeah, to your point, when he was first running, I had somebody message me on Messenger like, "Hey, I see you're friends with Eric. Like, I'm considering giving some money to his campaign.
Yeah.
Do you vouch for him?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
I absolutely do. I mean, not just for him
I
as
feel-
a
I get
politician,
very
but
much-
his character
I feel like
individually.
he's doing it
He
for
has,
the right reason.
he has been on K-Raj, Wildcat TV.
Yeah, he has.
He's been in studio.
That's cool.
And done a little, when he was first running for U.S. Congress, he came in and we did a
remember.
little deal with him. So
But Classic Waffle, we've talked about, food and controversial snow and
a
politicians
little bit of
And
politics.
game shows.
and little game shows.
Games and old game shows.
Golly.
Oh boy. Well, 8:31. We got.
I apologize,
Oh, wow.
Shelby.
Running late.
Time to go to work. So anyway, we'll be back next week.
Bye, guys.
Unless Snowmageddon gets worse.
Blessings.
We'll see.
Yep. Bye.
Bye-bye.